don't know why Railworks does this. It's just a thing that it likes to do to piss us all off. And I don't like this car park either. I won't edit this now. I'll edit that throughout the rest of this weekend, in time for mine and Kelly's next cab ride. We will be venturing down that way. Where's that? Venturing west rather than going east. West. So now we're going to go back to the plants, and we're going to hit G for grass, and then let's go down here and have a look at the different grass textures we can get. So there's that one, which is a city size, grass large, large dark, medium, and then medium dark. And of course I've got all the freeware ones as well, single, single 2, and then gorse bush, etc. So I'm going to keep going down. Oh yeah, and you get these things, coastal waves. Where are they? Hello? Okay, maybe Railworks isn't going to want to show us that today. Rose Bay Willow. So, you know, you get all sorts. So there's 2 flower pots. Both are exactly the same. Okay. So these ones are quite nice. I do like these grasses that they've got, because there's little weeds and stuff in them as well, and I really quite like that. So, and of course keep going down and you've got grass line like that, quite dense, and then an even longer one there. And you've got that fir tree thing as well. So let's keep going down until we find the correct grass thing. I think I've already gone past it, which is annoying. Yes, I have. I think it's in the Mardi pack. Grass more. That's that thing. I don't like the grass more particularly, because it just looks a bit weird. And I know my graphic settings aren't all that. They're not amazing, I know. But you know, grass weeds 50. Grass wheat. Rather curious. So it's all just about finding ones that you like, really. So here's all the freeware things here. Grass flowering, which is the little things there. Reeds for a reed bed. Grass flowering, we've seen that one. So as you can see, you get many different variations of grass assets. Oh, that's quite a nice one. Yeah, and you get little sunflower things as well. So you've got field corn as well, which we can use in the valley at some point. That's the one that doesn't work, and of course you get the hanging baskets as well. There they are. So, for some reason, can't find the grass texture that I like. Oh, unless it's here. That's not grass. Fine. No, can't find the right one. Perhaps it's in with the Ah, there, sad. Right, I think it's in here somewhere. So, no. Flowering grass? No. Flower bush, spelt wrong? No. Well, that's quite curious. I thought it would be. Yeah. Embankment grass is quite nice. I thought it would be there, but apparently it isn't. This is the only problem. Ah, I think I may have found it now. Yes, I have. This is the one that I like because it's. Look at that. How delicious is that? And you can, yeah, we'll have lots of those everywhere. So that's what is that? Grass field, very large, and of course you've got grass field large, grass field small. I don't know if you can get grass field colossal, but if I find out, I will definitely let you know. So just gonna plonk lots of these down. Now I'm going to use to progressively, whoops. Now I've got to find the right flipping one. So now gonna populate that bit, put it there, and we'll have one on there. And yes, it will fly a little bit, but all you've got to do is just click it, and then, as you can see, sink it into the ground a little bit. So I'm happy with the way that looks at the moment. What I tend to do is test it all from track level, and if it doesn't look too stupid, that looks a little bit floaty. That's because it was floating. Yeah, you're not floating anymore. Lower it a bit more. Ooh, Nelly. Somewhere there. So that's our little grass texture thingy there, next to the road, and I think I'm going to add some bushy things in this little gap thing here. So I think it's Mardi, I think. No, it's not Mardi. It's this. Nope. No. Must be in freeware. I do apologise for all this searching around. You do have to do a lot of this. That's grey. What's grey? Oh. Quite a bit of searching around to find the one that you're looking for, and it can get quite tiring sometimes. Seems I can't find it today. Oh yeah, and you get nettles as well, so I think we'll put a couple of these around the bases. See, there's two here. There's just a loft being a dirt doing that, so I'm going to put a few of these things down to kind of try and throw the attention away. As you can see, we've got the little grass things here too. Grass small. Back to the Mardi section. Ah, that looks right. So I think we're going to have a few of it. No, it's not. And there's more the nettles as well. So that's quite a nice one. So you could have, let's have the nettles about here. Flip them around. And then it doesn't matter, they're over the track because Mother Nature grows wherever she wants. So we've got an apple tree. We'll have an apple tree there. We're hardcore. Weeds, 40 meters. The weed lots are actually very. Some of them are very nice. So I think we'll have a couple of weeds in this gap here. So weeds 1, 2. That's 3. So what's the 40 meter? That's that one. Weeds 9. What's weed 7? Weed 8. Right, none of them actually. I don't like many of them. Grass line. There we go. So we'll have that. Remember, hold down Shift to turn things slowly, and you get more control. So that looks quite tidy down there. And we'll do a quick save F2. Have a quick drink. So we've not done much, really. We've put some trees down, done the water, put those bushes down, and we added that weird tree thing as well. So we've really not done very much at all. Not much else I could be bothered to do, really. We could add some trees here, couldn't we? So let's find a tree group, maple tree group. Maybe not. And I do have a certain rule. When trees are right up to the track, like here-ish, till about where my mouse is now, where that scenario icon is, have the near trees, which are the high detailed ones like that. That's the main rule that I like to use, and I quite like using these as kind of like a stop thing for the big 3D plants to stop, and then the 2D ones to start. So let's have an oak tree, just a couple of oak trees scattered around here. And then to draw the attention away, we'll have a few near ones just behind the thing. Now we're going to need to find a grass texture. So let's have a look what grass textures we get in Woodhead. Not many, that's rather disappointing. Yes, small tree flexi block. Now these things, as you can see, are in a line, and they will render to whatever gradient you put them on. They're quite good, but they're only in a line, which is very, very annoying. So we could have used these things, so we could put some there. And you've got tree line, and they do not render to the gradient. They just look weird. Yeah, and there's another oak tree, but that's a lot bigger. So we'll have a big oak tree. Maybe not there. Not there. We'll have a big oak tree there, like so. Now we need to hit G again to find the grass textures. So we want grass small dark because they're hiding in the trees, as you can see. Can't remember which actual grass textures I used up at Pentweeze, which is rather annoying. Garlic, some garlic as well. Dandelion, I think they're just single ones, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, and you get some ferns as well. I think it's grass weeds or something similar. I do not remember. Do not remember at all. I ought to write them down, really. Maybe it's in the Brighton mainline pack. Let's keep going. Grass field line, no. Very large, that's the one we just used. So that's the one. I think this one with the little... No. 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 That one. This is the grass that I like. This one. Because you've got the little small ones in there as well. See that? So if we go up, there we go. There's a bigger block of them, so we'll put the big block there, and then the medium one here, and then of course we can find. You can get away with varying the grass a little bit. So we want smaller one. There we are. Throw some of this grass down. And then I'm going to change the grass textures very slightly to dark grass, so it changes it to that, which kind of resembles a fairly heavy wooded area where there's lots of vegetation dropping off and rotting down. So kind of things that you find in forests and stuff like that, and around grassed areas. And I think we're also going to do the same here as well, purely just to get a little bit of variety in the grass textures, because the textures are a little bit shit and you've got to do quite a lot of work to change that as best you can. So let's change that to brush size 40, which is a lot bigger. And if it goes on the bank sides there, that doesn't matter. We can come back in a minute with a different grass texture and sort that out. See, it's quite delayed. I don't know whether that's just my laptop with the frame rates that I get. I don't know whether this is my computer or whether it's an actual thing that Railworks has for some reason. I don't know, so don't ask. So just keep painting the grass textures until you're happy. There you go, something like that. Now, if you wanted to, you could have a brush size of 10, and then just in the middle of nowhere. So let's go down here a bit, and then we'll have a patch here. Just a dark patch of grass there, and then we'll go back into the plants, and then we'll have just like that, just a little bit of random grass that you see on the moors, like just like that, just in the middle. Move it across a little bit. Control C, Control V, copy it. There, just like that. And F2. So quick save. Okay, so that's the little bit of editing that we're gonna do today. I'm now gonna cut the video. Just quickly adjust that because it's annoying me. Because it's on the road and it doesn't look right. Turn it around. There we go, something like that. So I'm going to cut the video now, do a bit more editing, and then I'm going to edit the video and see what happens. Okay then, this is Nathaniel Kempson signing out for the day. I will catch you later. Alright.